Hey everyone, we are live. Arsenal Fan Circle here is the pre-game show. Low key, it kind of feels low key, Gary, but I always want to not understate Arsenal games. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think we're not at that point where we can do that. Every game is important to us. I mean, and it's not necessarily that it's just because it's the end of the season and we're pretty much out of any of our goals as far as Premier League goes, but we need to see something for the next go around, right? For next season. Also for the Europa League, what's going on here? What is he doing?
Tony's
in the middle of my speech, and you're over here messing around with mics and stuff.
Tony's fixing himself right now.
Yeah. But I mean, anything positive that comes out of this game, we're going to want to use it in our next one, right? So Europa League is our only thing really that we're playing hard for, and we're going to have to put all of our effort into. So we need to build on that from today's game, because players that are playing this game today, I think at least half of them will be playing on Thursday, right? So
yeah, I mean that's what do we want to do? Do we want to have a rested team here, or play fringe players, Gary?
I don't think there's rested. What?
Do we want to rest players for Thursday?
Well, the rested players are the ones that are injured, the ones that are missing the game. I think right now, because if this was a regular season, yeah, you might have rested these players, but now we don't have a choice. We need to make sure that the players that are playing today are ready to go on Thursday, and regardless, they may not have to go, but there's nothing to say Saka, Middlesbrough, and Aubameyang will be ready to play on Thursday. And who's to say they're going to be in any kind of a form? I mean, think about it. Saka and Middlesbrough were just coming back from being out, and they're out again. So what kind of form are they going to be in when they come in? I mean, Saka showed it to us, but then, now another setback, right? So, or is Saka resting, or is he? No, he might play today. I mean, Middlesbrough.
He'll be available for selection, I would think.
Yeah. Sorry, Middlesbrough is who I meant. And Middlesbrough was out, came back, and is out again. Erdegar, he is out. I don't understand how the international teams do that to their players. I mean, he's got an ankle injury, and we're the only ones that saw it. 3 games after he's played on it.
The Assemble said, "Good afternoon, folks. Panel, we need momentum." So that's what the Assemble saying. Kind of mix the team up with, established players that have been playing Thursday nights and maybe a little bit of something new. We all hope, Tony. We all hope today. Maybe Balogun. Do you think Balogun's going to get into the squad now? This whole thing with Aubameyang is a bit of a joke. We're starting to see the flu. The flu is almost non-existent, right? Because of COVID. So are we starting to see sick note Ozil 2.0 with Aubameyang? Yep. One answer to my question. Exactly. Gunnar Land, thanks for joining us here. And of course, Steve Denham, thanks for joining us. Hi guys, how's everyone? Go ahead, Tony.
I said he's my life mate's in the house.
We got 8 people in the chats here. Let us know if you think that we should rest the players for Thursday. What are we going to see? Very shortly, the lineups will be announced. Gary, a big week ahead for us. We could potentially pick up 6 points in the league between today and next week against Fulham at home. So a big week for us to pick up 6 points. And, of course, the meat in the middle of that sandwich is going to be the away leg to Slavia Prague.
Yeah. Are we really putting too much into any of these Premier League games? Does it really matter as much? It doesn't matter as much. It mattered. I'm looking at these games as build-up games for the Europa League. So today's game is in preparation of the next big game that we have. So whoever plays that hasn't played in a while, who gets in, I like to see some improvement. I mean, if that means if Saka can come in and give us a good half and score or assist on some goals, then I don't think he needs to play a full game, right? Because that's what we need from him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be ideal today if Saka would get his side in and be able to get a goal. Gary.
Yeah. I mean, if Partey comes in, does something similar, I don't think I want him playing 90 minutes either, right? If he's going to play, Xhaka always plays, of course, and then we need to figure out who our center backs are, right? If I think a lot of people are talking about Holding and Marie playing together. I mean, and resting Gabriel. That I get that sometimes. I get that sometimes, but right now I feel like we need that partnership to grow. And can they not play 4 games in a row? Because that's what they would. I think that's what it would happen if Gabriel played and with Holding today and then Thursday. I mean, I think we're missing a lot of that continuity. Those nice. Did I see? Did they come in already?
Sam is getting the through the grapevine. I'll go to Tony real quick. Yeah. Tony, would this be a day maybe to go back to a 3-4-3? Holding Pablo Marie, Gabriel at the back.
Yeah. Or Chambers back there too. You can put him on the right side.
Stephen said, "How you doing, Tony? The cap looks well, my friend. Suits you. A little bit of Peaky Blinders.
I'm all right today."
Arsenal team news: Bentner comes in for Aubameyang. Bischoff replaces Erdegar, and William keeps his place. That's somebody being really funny, but you can.
Those are the kind of teams, though, Gary, that were getting us top four on a regular basis.
Yeah, there's a lot of Martinelli starting, so I'm not seeing anything like officially on Twitter, but I believe I believe it. Yep, Charles Watts just confirmed first start since United game for Martinelli, so it's official there.
So it'll be interesting to see if he goes through the center or on the left wing. For me, I would almost play him on the left wing and put Balogun through the center, but I might jump in the gun a little bit too much.
Right? Yeah. Is Balogun playing? That's the trick, right? If he's playing, then yeah.
We are going to find out in a minute, people. So. Yeah. Stefan said if Arsenal get an early goal on Thursday, it's game on because Slavia must score then. We also must score to start with, Stefan. But I actually think that's a good thing, and I think we'll talk about that in a little bit. It's a good thing that Arsenal know what they need to do on Thursday night. Yeah. There's not going to be any handbrakes on Thursday night, Gary.
Yep. No. And we need to score 2 goals. So regardless of what happens if they come out and surprise us with a goal, we still need to score 2 anyways, right? So in reality, I think we need to. Well, that's got to be our bare minimum is 2 goals today.
We can win 1-0.
Yeah, but I mean that's
that's hard.
That's a stretch, and we're on the road, and we're going to be without some of our better players defensively, right?
Yeah.
Martinelli and Lacazette.
Lacazette's playing through center.
All right, so what?
Chambers, Holding, Mari, Saka, Ceballos, Xhaka, Partey, Pepe, Lacazette, Martinelli.
Yeah.
Okay, Lacazette. Hold on.
All right, so here we go.
So it's probably a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Who's on the right wing?
It's Martinelli and Pepe, right?
Pepe.
Yeah.
Pepe, okay. Who's your midfield?
It's Ceballos, Xhaka, and Partey.
Yeah.
So it's a 4-3-3.
And then Saka, Mari, Holding, and Chambers on the back, right? So that would look like a 4-3-3 if he chooses to do that. I don't know if he went with 5. Who would it be? Who would be playing opposite?
So who have we got? Mari with Holding, Chambers, and who's your left back? Cedric?
Saka.
Saka's the left back. Okay. And he may provide an assist from there.
Yep. Well, yeah. I mean, it's definitely in the in Arteta's plan, right? That can happen. So.
Okay. Here's your lineup announced live. Everybody, let me know what you think about it. Bernd Leno in goal. In some ways, I was thinking giving him a break, put Ryan in there, but Bernd Leno keeps his place. Bukayo Saka is your left back. Chambers is your right back. Pablo Marie and Holding, central defensive pairing. They played really, really well at the turn of the year in January when we did have that peak in performance. That's also when we had Emile Smith-Rowe in the team as well. Tobias, Partey, and Xhaka. I have a little fear that Tobias is our number 10. Little fear about that, which is not going to give us a lot of creativity. And then Pepe, Lacazette, and Martinelli. So you're going to have a lot of energy up front. Lacazette actually could be the player who's going to withdraw into that 10 area and provide Martinelli and Pepe with some of the passes.
I guess so, but I mean, is that something? I don't feel like I see that enough. Maybe I miss it. I mean, he's gonna have to have better hold up play than he did in the last one because it was pretty terrible.
He didn't give a ball hardly.
No, that is not true. He got the ball multiple times. The reason why you probably say he didn't get the ball that often because he kept giving it right back. I mean, it started with maybe it was like 3 early in the game, but then like you said, maybe he never got the ball later. But his first number of touches where you wanted him to hold the ball up, he just wasn't doing it for us. So
as Sam says here, actually Norman, that's something else there. Stefan, that's not going in there. Ceballos can't play the ball quickly enough, and Laka will drop deep. Tactically, this seems wrong against Sheffield United.
Yeah, I mean, if he feels like he has to drop deep, then we're in trouble because we're not gonna, unless he can get the ball to the outside. All right.
Tony, does this feel like we're already a man down with Ceballos in the team?
Yeah, with Ceballos, we've seen the last 2 months. Yeah, we are. The way he's been playing the last 2 months, I'd say we're playing with a man down.
Yeah.
Gary, you think we can get away with that away at Sheffield United?
We didn't get away with it when we played Olympiacos, and Ceballos had a terrible game. Right, it wasn't easy there. So he's going to have to play better now. What can he do? I don't know. I mean, he's had chances. I mean, on top of that, also, I was just looking at the bench. Balogun isn't playing, so if there's a contract being signed and that meaning anything, it's not happening today.
Yeah, Stefan. The alternate chat is happening again, and that's fine.
What's the alternate chat?
Oh, the way we're talking about something, and then something else is going on in the chat. So.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta stay focused. We're professionals here, right, Gary?
We're talking about wigs again.
Steve said I need to cheer up.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Might never happen, Gary.
Yeah.
Surely it can't be that bad, right?
Yeah.
He's still pissed off about his birthday drive home, Steve.
Yeah. Now, I'm over it now. I mean, I'm over it now.
Ask him about his birthday drive.
No, that was so Thursday.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Aziz on the bench is nice, yes.
Good. All right.
Nelson and Nketiah on the bench too.
Who's on the bench?
Of note that matters, Ryan.
Yeah. Sure.
Cedric, Gabriel, Aziz, and then
Nelson and Nketiah.
Yeah.
Did you say Balogun didn't make it? No.
Nope.
Okay. And I believe there's going to be a PR exercise going on Wednesday with Balogun, so they're going to release the video. Gary, we love to see this. We spend too much time on this. Why don't we spend time on football? Get these guys away from the cameras, man. Stefan said, we are professionals. Well, we got very competitive rates in the chats. Yeah. And that's what I love about this channel. We can do our thing up here, Gary. Yeah. As long as everybody is as respectful as they can be in the chats. That's all we ask. It might never happen, right? We support Arsenal. It already has, Tony. It already has. And look, Tony, here's my benchmark for the league. I want to obviously progress in the Europa League. I think we can get to the semi-final at least. I think on Thursday night we'll be okay. But I want to get 18 points from 24 to finish the league campaign. That will give us 60 points on the season. Not a great improvement from last season.
So 6
But-
wins to be out of the final 8.
Yeah, at least 6 wins. Obviously, we could get a bit more than that. It would be great, but we got to play Chelsea away from home, which will not be easy. Other than that, they're all winnable games. Other than that, if Arsenal's at it, Tony.
And it kind of depends if we progress in Europa or not, too. How much we give any credence to any of the games.
We have a big enough squad, Tony, that we should be able to cover both campaigns. And if you look at the remaining games here, we got Sheffield United away today. So I want to get a quick fire 6 points in the next 7 days. Sheffield United today, obviously, Fulham at home. Then we've got 2 tough games. We're looking at Everton and Chelsea. Newcastle will be a tough game in of itself. But West Brom, Palace, and Brighton, they're all winnable games from there, It's going to be tough, but I want the team to stay focused and keep the league as high, as important probably as Europa. Gary, we're not the kind of team, we talked about this on Thursday, that we can just switch off on one competition.
No, one, we don't have the depth, and we don't have the players' mentality isn't right to take any step back, take a time off, take a break. No, I think they need to be engaged all the time, or else we're going to lose them. So, yeah. I mean, there's not that many games left, and a lot, some of these players are playing for a contract. Hopefully it's not with Arsenal. Hopefully it's more as a transfer out, because I think we know.
Let's get some money in the summer, right?
I think we know what they can do. So it is. I don't, and you know what? I don't think we want to, have them play really well at the end of the season, sign them up, and then watch as they go back to normal. And we don't need that anymore. So.
Listen, I was talking about this and you can go at me, Gary. I think this is a good result for Arsenal because it keeps the Spuds down.
It's a bad result for Tony.
Bad result for Tony because Tony picked it as his upset challenge game.
Yeah.
But,
as I said, I'm not happy for any other team but Arsenal, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, I mean, the Spuds are losing, so that's a plus. But if the other team was losing, I would say the same thing. So it's nothing they do affects us anymore. We need to do our thing and not worry about anybody else at this point. So,
as Mr. Bungle said, Tony, if we can't beat Sheffield, we need to go to bed with no milk and cookies tonight.
I think they need to go to bed with no milk and cookies anyway, so they can be a little revved up for the Thursday match.
Vinegar and stale bread. Gary, you've just made an important point. There are too many distractions off the pitch with PR stunts, demands from sponsors. Players just want to play.
Yeah. Like I said, I think
they do want to play.
In theory, Tony, they want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I think Balogun wants to play.
Right now, it sounds like.
I got about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna have to go to. You guys will be I'll be watching it, I guess, on the sidelines, but my daughter's game, so I'll be watching that live. Hopefully not in the rain, but it's raining right now, so.
Yeah, not a great day here.
Yeah.
What's the weather? What's the weather like in England? I wonder. I think it's nice there. Sam said Sheffield United are crap. We don't win today. I'm flying to London and taking Arteta's hair coloring away from him. He has no grey hairs, Sam. Yeah. He's got perfect hair. December, you got to make it happen, mate. As long as you don't hurt anyone, get what you want in life, right? Hey, Gunnar. So this could be a real quick one. I think it's a low-key game anyway. Just want to shout out to Tony and Gary here. They were on the previous podcast, the return fixture, Sheffield United watch-along game. And Gary, we saw a 5-minute burst that day. We thought we saw the future. It was a glimpse of the future. It was a little preview of the future. Go ahead.
I don't know if it was a future. I mean, you're talking about Pepe, though, right?
Pepe and Bukayo Saka as well, nodding in. Two young players scoring.
Yeah. No, that was good, that 5-minute segment. I mean, it all started with Pepe coming on the pitch, though. But that's kind of what we want to see. And that, I guess, as some have said, having Ceballos and Lacazette on the team, is that going to allow us to push the ball forward like Pepe and once, right? Hopefully he doesn't get discouraged. That's going to be the other part of this, right? He gets discouraged, and then the next thing you know, we're complaining, looking at him going, he just doesn't look right out there. But it usually gets started by who's around him. So they need to be a little bit more offensive, a little bit more positive. So
let me just say, everyone who's watching, thanks. Hit the like button if you would on the way out. Here's the lineup, and we will be going live directly after the final whistle blows. Probably right a quarter to 4 here. It'll be a quarter to 9 in England. So yeah, check us out then. Come on in. But here's your lineup.
Podcast or our shortest podcast?
It'll be a short one. This is not the biggest game this season, but we want to pick up 3 points, and we want to be talking about maybe Martinelli and Pepe lightening up a little bit.
Yeah. Be nice to also talk about Aziz coming on also for some spot duty at the end and maybe showing us something. So that would be nice to see as well. I
wear my Pepe shirt.
Yeah.
Let's shout out. Who do you think? People in chats, let us know. Who do you think right now? Looking at that lineup, will be the Tony Don Juan man of the match. And Tony, who do you think will be the man of the match today?
I think it's going to be one of the front 3, probably.
All right. Gary, who do you want to jump out? I know you're a big Martinelli fan, Gary.
Man of the match, huh? Yeah. And
Perspective man in the match.
I would like to see. I'd like to see Martinelli get it. It's either him or Pepe. I think we need that going into our next game anyway. So if we can get one of those two to have a really good game, that'd be really nice.
Tony, do you think we'll do anything else but win? I really hope not.
Fuck, I have no idea with this team.
But also depends on what Arteta decides to do with the lineup, right? How does he plan to use it? Because that's everybody's fear, is that he's going to.
Chambers is who I wanted to pick when assembled.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's either to be the front 3 or Chambers.
Yeah. I want to see Pepe taking another step forward from Thursday night. I think he's starting when he's getting the opportunity. I know Arteta is famous for taking people out of the firing line and cooling them off a little bit, Gary. But hopefully Pepe can kick on a little bit today.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, that's like I said. I think he's he's influenced by the environment around him. So hopefully everybody's up for this game because they know it's the worst team in the league. If you can't get up for that in terms of maybe coming out and performing, then I think we're in trouble, right? Because like you said, this is the best opportunity we have for a win in the Premier League. So we should come out to play. It doesn't matter where it is. It doesn't matter who it is. You take advantage of it.
Yeah. Stefan said, and if you got to go, Gary, that's fine. We're going to wrap it up. Stefan said, so odd this rivalry with United. I think it goes back to the late 90s, Stefan, and early 2000s. We want to get back to that point where we're competitive against United. I want to get back to that rivalry with Liverpool. And since we've been good, Chelsea and City have come to the fore, of course. Tony, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let's get your predicted scoreline, Tony, first, and come back after the final whistle blows. We'll be talking about the flu, and we'll be talking about other things, like hopefully a 3-0 win. I'll go for it. There I said it, 3-0. Arsenal wins 3-0. 4-1. Okay. Gary?
Yeah, I want 5-1. I want to blow it out. So yeah, I'm going big. I'm going big.
Tally I had for him.
Go home.
I'm going big 5-1. But last time I even said anything like that, it was. I mean, Tony, you wanna switch it up because you like to change things right at the end before the camera goes off.
No, so he can claim he said something.
I did say it. I said since we were all positive, it would be 3-0. And what was it? 3-0 Liverpool.
You didn't say anything like that today, so I assume you're not positive that we're going to win by a lot. So,
good
all right,
to see.
all right,
Gary, it's
everyone.
good to see you smiling. Come back for a little bit later at the end of the game or whatever you can get back to us.
Definitely.
We'll
I'll
have
see you
a
guys later.
post-game show, and hopefully you're smiling then, Gary.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Tony, see you later, Gary.
All right, see ya.
See everybody
Tony's
in 2 hours.
Tony's in good form, so that's a good thing. Please, if you're watching, if you're new here, check out the ticker on the bottom. Tony has a GoFundMe page. I will put it in the description down below. He does need to get himself a permanent prosthetic leg. Please, if you can, donate to him. Anything will help. Price of a coffee, price of 5 coffees, whatever works for you, everybody. And also share the link as well and get the awareness out there.
Share your wins like Warren did.
We need to get this Gooner up on his feet again. He's got 2 dogs and he needs to chase them around. So great show. Thanks, Stefan. Do join us later. A little bit of a short one. Start of a big week, Tony. 2 wins against Fulham and Sheffield United today in the league needed. I'm not giving up on the league. I'm holding these players accountable. As shit as this season has been, they have to play the lesser teams and stack up wins now, Tony.
Yeah, we'll kind of find out if the rumors are true that they're not liking what Arteta's doing and they're starting to lose the dressing room. We'll see if they come out and play with pride. They should after 2 bad games. The draw was a bad game, and the 3-0 loss to Liverpool was bad. Hopefully they come out and show that they're passionate about the club and believe in the manager. If not, you can believe the rumors are true that he's lost the dressing room.
A sequence recently for us in 3 games at a time, and I put my neck on the line with the Tottenham, West Ham, and Liverpool games. I said we would get 6 points from those 3 games. Turned out we got 4 points. Our sequence has been a win, draw, loss. So we just had the loss last weekend. We had a draw Thursday. Let's hope we can get the win today. And from here on out, we got to stack up a few more wins than draws or losses, Tony.
Yeah, W every week from now on.
Let's
should
do
have been
it.
that 3 or 4 games ago, but
let me reiterate the lineup before we get out of here. Bernd Leno keeps his place. Bukayo Saka is going to link up really well, I think, with Martinelli and Granit Xhaka on the left-hand side. Chambers will link up with Pepe on the right-hand side. That's going to be a very dynamic right side there. Chambers, Partey, and Pepe, Tony.
yeah, it should give us balance on both sides. Just hopefully we can get something going through the middle. Kind of be interesting what Ceballos does if he comes up and plays as the 10 or not.
If I was one of the players, I'd be like, don't pass it to Ceballos. Don't give the ball to Ceballos.
Yeah, but I think he's going to be playing up high unless they're playing 3 across. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Maybe Lacazette can get in on the action as well. So I think we're going to have a dynamic left-hand side, as I said, with Saka, the assist king. Martinelli should be able to get a goal today. I would hope so. And Granit Xhaka. DeSamble said, truthfully, he needs to leave. We are in a physical game. He selected a technical team with no power. Yeah, there's physicality might be the issue, but DeSamble, I think if we can play around the physicality and weather that first 20 minutes, we can settle into the game. I think this is basically a game where our superior technical ability over the 20th place team, Tony, it should show through in the end.
I think we're pretty physical with Holding, Chambers, Partey, Xhaka, and Lacazette. They're physical.
Yeah.
I don't see us not being physical enough.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. We're predicting some goals today. Let's come back and have that 3 points. Like I said, we'll be talking about the flu. sick note, Oba. And hopefully we're talking about a nice win and kicking off the week in style, Tony.
Yeah, if we lose, I might have the flu and not be here after the game.
Tony will be putting his sick note in if we lose. Definitely if we lose. The assemble. I do notice it's Arsenal, but we're playing a bottom team, who are basically relegated. Come back later, Stephen. We'd love to have everyone. Hit the like button on the way out, and we'll see you after the game, right on full-time whistle. So make your brew, make your tea 10 minutes before the full-time whistle,
or
right?
coffee.
Or coffee. Come on, you Gooners. Up the Arsenal. See you soon.